us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So New York wins the tip. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
KD bats for two. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Right side Davis. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Down low. Levine. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
I'll tell you what, how high Levine gets on the jump. This guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
Here's Morant. It's stolen by Jack. On the left block. Here's Levine. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Tatum. Connects from three-point range.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Jack surveying the D. Outside for Davis. And again, it's New York.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New York. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. They get it again. Here's Davis. And finally they hit one. Davis has got 6 points.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 5-point game. Lets it go from deep. When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
Here's Jack. Chalk up 2 there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so here is New York after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Here's Rambis, and he banks in the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Halliburton, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Kept alive. Leonard. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Leonard's got his second basket.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Wembanyama, no good. New York leading by 9. Here's Mutombo. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now, here's Grant. Nice D from Durant. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And then Morant slams it in.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
And too long on the shot. It's stolen by Davis. Over Jackson. Out to Morant. Puts up a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And here's KD for 3. The rebound by Dantley. New York leading by 6. Left side, Grant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Grant's got his first points of the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Virginia Beach working the ball around now. KD a screen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the wing. That shot misses. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here, following the score by New York.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. New York on D. Young in the corner. 1:25 left here in the second. Shoots. Shot clock at 6. Posey, no luck. And so Levine will bring it up now for New York. Leading by 12. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Jack. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Jack for 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Stoudemire. Levine looking around. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Edwards making a statement.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Check for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jack's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work. Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here is Edwards. Here's Sabonis. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. New York leading by 12. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got the first basket of the third quarter for New York. From outside the arc. Tatum no good. New York with the ball. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Virginia Beach. Here's Davis. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is. And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Back to Jack. And it's rebounded by Morant. Virginia Beach trails by 15. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. Dean with the rebound. Outside Jack. Shot from 16. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And it's 7 points for Jarrett Jack.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
There's Tatum. And the call on the
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Our game tonight featuring Milwaukee as they go up against New York. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analyst, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And New York has possession. To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Here's Jack. Pass to Tatum. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
And the three is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
And Davis slams it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Jack.
That's an 8-second violation.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball. Basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Go. And New York has possession. Pass to Jack. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here's Childress. Back to Banchero. From the arc. They get it back. Goes back up. Alston. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Robbed. Banchero outside. Rambis grabs the board.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Open shot, Banchero. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Awaiting foul. Childress. First personal foul. First team foul.
Inside. And finished off by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
And New York has possession, following the score by Detroit.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your home.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's Childress. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the game. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. The kick to Tatum. To the inside. Pass to Rambis. Outside Tatum. Here's Rambis.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Rambis at the line. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morrow. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The three from Banchero. Pure from three-point range. Banchero's got 5.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside Tatum. Hits the trifecta.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Pass to Childress. Here's Alston. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 5 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And that one's good. Gasol.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Ooh, stolen by Gasol. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Detroit on top, leading by 8. And quarter number 2 will get underway. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And you know, they've also protected the paint at a high level, sending those shots back to the sender.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Make some noise, fans.
Detroit leading by 8. Grant with it. Now guarded by Sohan. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
You know, Davis is so long and strong inside, he almost forces you to foul him.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Jackson the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Misses the layup.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Three-pointer, Halliburton.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
There's the triple. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And he nails the third.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Greer. Yet to see a basket. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Detroit shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. New York trails by 9. Pass to Levine. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Detroit. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Here's Levine. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team.
There's a minute 59 left in the second quarter. Here's Davis. Baseline try. The rebound by Jackson. Detroit leading by 10. Pass to Edwards. Back to Jackson. Here's Greer. Hounded by Tatum. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Davis with the block.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it. Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
And it's in there. And Detroit leads by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
On the wing, Tatum. No good on the three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Substitution for your home team. Anthony Davis. Kurt Rambis.
Edwards looking for an opening. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Greer. Lets the three fly. He's off on that one. And so it's Detroit earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Alston. Pass to Morrow. Here's Childress. Here's Morrow. To the right side. Clock at 6. Inside. Caro. And it's New York with a rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Off the mark from 16 feet.
With the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
Sinks it from distance.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
On the wing, LaVine. And Zach LaVine from deep.
Back-to-back threes here. LaVine with a beautiful shot.
Second chance shot. And it's Childress missing. New York trails by 10. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Jack. Down low. Here's Rambis. Offensive board. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Offline with a 3. Detroit leading by 8. Back to Doncic. Pass to Greer. Takes a 3. Here's Gooden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gooden's got his first points of the game.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Now LaVine. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Rambis. Outside Tatum. And Tatum drills the 3.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 7 points.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Tatum can't hit. And here's Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Doncic outside. 4 on the clock. Rambis grabs the board.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
To the inside. And Davis slams it home.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Pass to Rambis. Outside Davis. Now Halliburton. Back to Davis. Here's Jack. Off the mark there with a 3. Detroit leading by 9. Doncic right side. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Count it. Jack's got his second basket.
Nice work inside by Jack. He loves getting as close to the basket as possible.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Greer. It's stolen. And we've reached the end of the third. Detroit on top, up 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 243. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
And Caro uses his size down there.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Outside Morant. Yep, that one's good.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Here's Levine. And the basket is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Mutombo. And he dunks it down.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Detroit leading by 3. And Caro with it. Guarded by Morant. Inside. Here's Morrow. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Grab the screen. Here's Morant. And he's going. On to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Detroit making a change here. And Morant drops them both.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
To the paint. Here's Childress. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And Detroit leads by 3. Outside Morant. Outside Davis. To tie it up. New York again can't hit. Detroit leading by 3. Down low. Pass to Gasol. Here's Morrow. He's covered by Levine. Here's Gasol. Excellent D there from Davis. Here's Levine. Second shot opportunity. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Pass to Morrow. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And that one's good. Gasol.
Gasol on the important hoop, delivering in the clutch.
Here's Tatum. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Jack. Money.
Boy, I like the composure that Jack makes big shots with. I mean, in tight moments in games, this guy is always even-keeled and calm.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. So both teams changing it up here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's New York with a rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And here's Detroit. Knocks it loose. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So New York wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.